everybody, Bryn here from the Coalition for a Safe and Healthy Art and Arcade right here in Art and Arcade. Wanted to talk to you today about something I'm really passionate about, and that is nutrition. Specifically, we're going to talk about one ingredient in particular, and that is sugar. You might be thinking, why are we talking about sugar? Well, maybe you can think to yourself a little bit about why we might be thinking about sugar. One of the reasons we want to think about sugar is because of something called diabetes. I want you to think, maybe you know somebody who has diabetes, maybe you yourself or people in your family have diabetes. In fact, 1 in 10 adults over the age of 18 have been diagnosed with diabetes. And every year, more and more children are being diagnosed as well. And I'm not a doctor, but I've talked to many doctors, I've done a lot of research, and I've talked to nutritionists about this topic. And the good news is that diabetes is somewhat preventable. Diabetes is a huge link to sugar. Now, sugar isn't really naturally processed in our bodies very well. Our bodies really don't like sugar. So what happens is it causes our body to kind of swell up and become inflamed. And inflammation is linked to many diseases, not just diabetes. So it can cause lots of problems later on. So I want to talk to you about some of our probably favorite drinks that might have a lot of sugar in them. And we're gonna do a little investigating to see just how much sugar might be there. Now, when I first heard about this stuff, I was a little heartbroken, but I was also really upset. I was like, why are these companies pumping our favorite drinks full of things that could potentially hurt us? Well, I think about it the same way as tobacco companies. Right now, they're pumping all sorts of things into vapes and making them taste really good. And really, that can cause a lot of diseases in the long run. It's the same exact thing with sugar. It's just in a different form. So we're gonna go ahead and look at some of these. Soda, right? We have one bottle of soda right here, and I want you to try to guess at home, how many grams of sugar do you think is in this bottle? Well, I'll go ahead and give you a hint. There are 75 grams of sugar in this one bottle. That's almost 18 packets of sugar. Think about one packet of sugar, maybe that makes your coffee or tea taste a little good, but imagine 18 of those in this one bottle. So maybe you might be thinking, all right, I'll stay away from the soda. Maybe I'll move on to something else. Maybe I'll move on to Gatorade. Lots of athletes drink it. I've seen them on TV, drinking them on the side of, the football field or the soccer field, things like that. Well, Gatorade actually was designed by scientists for athletes. That's a true story. It is real that it's good for athletes. The thing is, they pumped it so full of sugar that what we drink off the shelves is not the same thing that athletes are drinking. Athletes are drinking things that are full of electrolytes and salt and things like that, and that's all really good for you, but it doesn't have nearly the amount of sugar in it. So let's go ahead and check out how much sugar is actually in this. There are 54 grams of sugar in this one bottle. And this is a couple servings, so you kind of have to double the amount that's on there because it's 2 servings. Now, that is 13 packets of sugar. That's almost as much as the actual soda. So you're still getting a ton of sugar, even if you're out playing a sport. So, all right, let's move on. Maybe iced tea, right? Iced tea, it's good for you, right? All right, let's take a look. Well, first of all, there are 3 servings in this one can, so you have to multiply what's on the label by 3. When I did the math, I found that there were 72 grams of sugar in this one can of iced tea. That is basically the same as the soda. So when I did the math, we figured out there were 18 packets, and we're kind of doing some rounding there. So 18 packets in this one packet. So imagine having a cup of tea and opening 18 packets of sugar into that tea. That's a lot of packets of sugar. All right, so this one I've actually never personally had in my life, but I know a lot of y'all are out there drinking it, so we gotta talk about it, okay? And that is energy drinks. Now, first thing I notice when I look at the label on an energy drink is there's a warning on there. It tells children not to drink it, and then it also tells women who are pregnant or nursing not to drink it either. So if it's not good for that whole section of the population, it's probably not that good for anybody else either. So let's go ahead and check it out. So there's 3 servings, so we have to multiply the number by 3. There's 96 grams of sugar in this one bottle. That's 24 packets of sugar. So I don't know about you all, but that is a lot of sugar to me. And I know that the body doesn't digest sugar very well, and it doesn't process sugar very well. So I don't know. I'm not wanting to put that in my body anytime soon, but that's just me. Now, I just told you a whole host of things that might not be good for you to drink. But there is one thing that is absolutely healthy for you, that is almost free anywhere you go, and you can access it a lot of different places, and that's water. Water, our bodies are made out of 75% water. So our bodies need water to stay healthy and to stay happy. It helps us feel better. When we're dehydrated, we get things like headaches, we get irritable. We actually think we're hungry a lot of the times when really we just need some water. So definitely encourage you. You can get a reusable water bottle. You can fill it up at a gas station. You can fill it up at school. You can fill it up at home. These are all places that you can get water for free. So that's pretty cool. So I know you can't always control the foods you eat, but one thing you can control a lot of the time is the things that you drink. So I would encourage you, drink some water, maybe make your own tea with like tea bags, things like that, really good. So until next time, I hope you all stay safe and healthy out there.